Okay, so I had a couple requests for this one. I've had this one for a little while, and I mean, the prices on horns are just going to go up like crazy with all these crazy tariffs. Anything coming from overseas, I mean, 15% over whatever the sale price is from anywhere else is going to be tacked on for tariffs right now. So it's just absolutely crazy. Just had to pay $900 in tariffs on a berry sax from Japan. So 6 grand, but plus 15% is like another $300. No, excuse me, $900. 600 plus. Anyhow, crazy stuff. So anyhow, um, Selmer S-80 II Series 2 soprano saxophone in silver, which is really rare. So the price of silver has gone through the roof too. So a lot of companies are actually discontinuing silver. I heard that Yanagisawa is not making silver anymore. I actually have a solid sterling silver Yanagisawa tenor sax that retails now for like $16,000, which is just absolutely crazy. But anyhow, back to the soprano, in really, really nice shape. The problem with sopranos, I had one that was completely flat on the end. So this one is really nice from setting it on the ground and stuff without a stand. And really, really nice. I don't think there's a scratch on it. Beautiful engraving. Not a lot of room to engrave. You can see the pads are in great shape. The serial number is 652 and change. I have to date it. I think it's like 90s, 2000, something like that. I'll date it. And just in great, great, great shape. It doesn't look like it's been played very much at all. There's usually scratches here and dings on the back side and all that. But you figure sopranos are played probably about 10% compared to the altos and tenors. And anyhow, so they don't get a lot of play. But you got to have one. And again, it's in really, really clean shape. Plays like crazy. So the new ones are now coming with high G keys on it, which I think is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, who wants to hear a high G on a soprano? Even the high F sharp is too much. But anyhow, that's the new thing. They're always trying to, one up everybody else. So so you can sub right down to that below B flat. So anyhow, just plays great. I mean, okay, you can buy a new one. It's only like $9,000 for the current series new one. You can buy 3 of these almost for that price, which is just absolutely absurd how much the prices of new horns are doing now. And from what I hear, they're really hard to get. Everybody seems to be back ordered on all their pro horns. So there it is, S-80 II in silver. So we're going to play a little thing here. I think squeaky squawky. Um, the problem with me on the soprano, you can lip the thing like almost a whole note, and this reads a little bit too soft, so it really scoots around. So anyhow, the purists prefer the one-piece body ones. All the new ones now have this interchangeable neck thing, and they say, oh, that joint, it's going to leak air, it's going to be wobbly, and it's going to interrupt the vibration and down the tube by putting that joint in there. So everybody prefers the like the Yamaha 62 over the 675 with the neck to the two neck. I have the 62 and I have the 62R, which is the one-piece body but with a bent neck, which is a crazy, crazy rare saxophone. So these are all great, great sopranos. And it's funny, this is cheaper than the Yamaha, and you get a Selmer, the biggest name in the world. So there it is, silver Yamaha, silver Selmer S-80 II, number 652 and a little change. And just absolutely beautiful condition. Really nice engraving on, all hand done. You can see the pads are in great shape. The pads last quite a while in soprano because the water's all going down the bottom. There's no big dip for it to sit in there. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures of it and put it up on the web page. It's on the web page, but the pictures aren't showing. And you can look at them at www.stevegraysaxes.com. It's www.stevegraysaxes.com. So anyhow, getting close to Christmas time, it'd be a great Christmas present for yourself or to give your young musician. But I mean, this thing will go generations. Before this, they made like the Mark 6. Well, they had the Mark 7. They had the Super 80 Series 1. And the Mark 7, the Mark 6 had the absolute worst ergonomics. All the palm keys were all scrunched together. You can see these are all sticking out. Personally, I'd put a little riser, just from my hands, I'd put a little riser on that D key, but not a big deal. It still fits right in your hand. So anyhow, you got a little place to put your marching lyre if you want to go marching down the street with it. And pretty much it. Mr. Henry Selmer, made in France, Paris, and really, really clean. All right, gotta go. Gotta take a bunch of pictures and get it on the old interweb. See you later. Rainy day on the West Coast. I mean, we get our weather changes in a day. We go from beautiful 80 degrees, 75 degrees to chilly rain. And that's where we're at right now. Anyhow, bye-bye.